Hello, I'm Cole Powell, award-winning singer-songwriter for Random Mind Records. If you enjoy what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, click the bell for notifications. Consider supporting us on Patreon for exclusive perks, including polls and long-form reactions. Also, be sure to check out our brand new arts and media podcast, Words Like That, hosted by me, wherever you get your podcasts. All right, now I'll shut up and get to it.
Can't handle words like that. Words like that. No, no, no. Oh, my love.
Yeah.
My darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. And time goes by.
Man, she's slaying this.
So slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I
Wow.
need your love.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to go back and listen to her hit that note. There wasn't a lot of info on this one on YouTube, so I'm not sure what this is from. Somebody in the comments let me know. It doesn't appear to be... It looks like she's on a talk show of some kind, maybe a Norwegian talk show or something, not part of Norway's Got Talent. And I'm also not sure exactly how old she is here. I'd say she's probably about 8 or 9. I think she's older than the 7 that we've seen her in before. Her voice, comparing it to... I've mentioned before how whenever we checked out the videos where she was 7, how mature her voice was. And how adult it sounded. But you can still kind of tell that it was a kid singing. And you still kind of can tell here too. But it's already reached another level of maturity from some of the earlier stuff we checked out, like the Norway's Got Talent. And the arrangement on this, which I guess she took part in, because from my understanding she has some part in all of her arranging. Really, really good job here, because this is obviously a truncated version. She's doing the Righteous... This is based on the Righteous Brothers arrangement, obviously. But she's doing a truncated version of the Righteous Brothers version, and to be able to pick what parts of the song needs to be cut, what parts need to be cut, she's done a great job of choosing what to keep and what to excise. And she just hit that incredible note there, and we're gonna back that up because I want to hear that again. Yeah, this is great. And after we finish this, we're gonna compare her more recent version when she was 17, I believe, that she sang at the Nobel Peace Prize ceremony, if my information is correct here. So we're going to be checking that out next and compare. So stay tuned. After we finish listening to this one, we're going to go straight into the next one. All right, let's get back to it. Rich warmth when she goes low. Yeah. She's doing the Bobby Hatfield live Andy Williams show version. Wow! Excellent! Excellent. Okay, yeah, so she did... Bobby Hatfield of the Righteous Brothers performs this live on the Andy Williams show, and he may do this in other live performances, but that's the one I've seen specifically. And I actually showed it to my producer on camera for reaction because he had never heard it before. I had seen it a couple of times, and he was just blown away. I mean, it's just a phenomenal performance from Bobby Hatfield, and it's even more impressive than his vocal take on the original Righteous Brothers original cut there. And the Righteous Brothers was not the original version of that song, but that was the most popular and what most people based their versions on. So Angelina, clearly she's based her rendition on the Righteous Brothers, but instead of doing it like the track, she does it like Bobby Hatfield's live version. It just nails it. It looked effortless, flawless. Great, great job. Now, let's see what she does several years later. Again, I'm not sure how old she was in that one. Also, let me say this. I feel like that is the best her voice has sounded in that age bracket from the ones we checked out. Not that she didn't sound great on the other cuts, but that one in particular was just prime. Okay, so now, fast forward. She's 17. Nobel Peace Prize of some kind. If y'all have more information on that, on who was up for the award, what this was related to the Nobel Peace Prize, you can let me know in the comments. And according to this, she was 17, and this is going to be a full version. This isn't going to be a truncated rendition. So let's do it.
And there are many here tonight that want to honor this cause. One of them is international star Angelina Jordan. She has come all the way from Los Angeles.
Okay, yeah, full orchestra now, yes. This is going to be a totally different sound. Beautiful, beautiful.
Good for your touch alone, lonely time.
All right, stop right there before we're building here. She's fixing to, escalate it. So, yeah, so we just checked out when she was much younger, a child. We commented on how mature her voice was, what a great arrangement it was. Now we're getting to hear her in full maturation with her vocals. And already her breath control is just incredible. Her pitch was already great on whenever she was a kid. Pitch is here virtually perfect. From what I can hear, the arrangement, whereas the previous version, the arrangement stood pretty close to the Righteous Brothers version, this is, I mean, you can hear similarities with the Righteous Brothers version, but it's definitely different. It's definitely its own thing. It's slowed down. And of course, obviously, as far as the band, you have a full orchestra for this arrangement. Not the case with the first one we checked out. And again, the maturation of her voice, as impressive as she was when she was a kid, which is incredibly impressive because you don't hear that. Now that we've gotten to this age and she's continued to work on her craft and her vocal cords have continued to grow, just absolutely phenomenal. Not that she wasn't phenomenal when she was a kid, but this is excellent. This is just fantastic. All right, let's get back to it.
still
That's a different chord. Wow.
I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me.
Yeah, she is just killing this.
Lonely
Very
rivers
nice.
flow to the sea, to the sea.
Man, the dynamics of the orchestra here.
The open arms of the sea, yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, I'll be coming up, wait for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very soulful there, and that was unexpected with the band cutting out completely, the orchestra cutting out completely.
My love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch.
That breathiness, that whisper. Swell. Brought it back down. Yeah. She's gonna do it again. Wow. Good grief. Wow. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. Is she singing this in the same key? Yeah, so this is the same key. And obviously her voice has changed. Obviously she's has a lower tone. She's able to hit those lower notes more easily at this age than she was when she was a kid. But she still was able to nail the falsetto at the end. Just like she did when she was a kid. Her voice was higher set. That was just that was mesmerizing. Like, that was just the whole thing. The arrangement on this, again, if she arranged this, just great job. Even if she didn't arrange it by herself, if she had any hand in it, the arrangement on this was incredible. The orchestra sounded great. The dynamics, they slowed the whole thing down from the Righteous Brothers version, which kind of drew everything out a little bit, which I really liked. All the dynamic choices of the orchestra, all the note choices and tone for Angelina. I've mentioned this before. She can just sing in whatever tone she wants to. She can change her voice. She's got a vocal chameleonism that is pretty much unparalleled from what I've seen. From a lot of times you'll have male singers who can make their voice sound like different things, and female singers, even though they're great and they may have an incredible range, you can tell it's the same person singing every time you hear them. Angelina, I don't get that. she can make her voice sound different, and at different points in her career, different points in her life, she can change the sound of her voice for exactly what she wants it to be for any given song, any given style. This is probably my personal favorite. I'm not sure if it's the best out of the ones we've checked out so far. I'm still pretty early in the Angelina catalog here. But as far as personal preference, I think this is my favorite Angelina by far. Again, she did a great job as a child. That's so impressive. Any age it would have been impressive, but it was doubly impressive when she was a child. But as far as the overall tone, when she's got that maturation on her voice and the arrangement of this piece, the later version for me just takes the cake. Great stuff from Angelina here. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Consider supporting us on Patreon, and we'll see you soon.